Hey guys, welcome back. We're here at Springwood Fishery in Derbyshire. We're looking to do my favourite fishing today. It's going to be the best ever technique in my opinion, and that is shallow fishing for silvers. So I've got two rigs today. I'm going to start off with a rig about 2.5 foot in depth. I'm just going to sort of fishing a little bit shallower than the bottom. We've got 3 foot in depth, and I'm going to fish 2.5 foot. And I've got my second rig, which is going to be a much more shallower rig, and we're going to be fishing that around 12 inches. But that all depends on how they actually behave today and how they feed in. If they come up even shallower, then that's what we'll use that second rig. But first of all, we're going to start off at 2.5 foot. We're going to shallow up from there, and hopefully we're going to catch a few fish. So this is absolutely my most favourite fishing ever. So let's get to it and see if we can catch them. Right then, before we get started, let me show you the rigs. So it's really simple today. I've got two rigs. We've got one set up at 2.5 foot, but I'm going to move that now to 2 foot because I do believe the fish are probably going to be feeding shallower today. Simple number 7 elastic. I could go a little bit heavier, probably to a 9, which I probably will do on a shallower rig, but number 7 elastic to start off with. Moving down, I've then got just over 5 pound line to a 3 pound hook length. Shot-in pattern, it's really simple, just a strung out shot-in pattern, letting the bait drop through the water. 4x10 float today. I don't think we need anything more than that. It's just want to keep it as light as we possibly can. So that's the first rig that we've got today. I'll show you the second rig. Second rig is exactly the same. The only difference with this is the float. I've got a little dibber on, a 4B12 dibber. Again, shot-in pattern. I've strung that out to start off with at 12 inches deep, but I'll probably bulk those shots up. Again, both rigs are on a 3 pound bottom with a size 18 hook. So that'd be my shallow rig. I'll probably come up to 12 inches once we start getting them feeding. Let's see how we go. Let's see if we can start catching some fish. So as you're shipping out, don't forget you got a shallow rig on. You got to take it quite easy. It's dead easy to get tangled up. So I'm just going to lay the rig in, let the bait drop through the water. I'm now fishing at 2 foot deep, so I've come well off the bottom. I just want to see what depth they're at. We need to need to change depth as we go along. There we go. That didn't take long. Just as I was picking it up. So be careful how I ship back today. I've got a road behind me, so I need to split the pole down. Should put that down there. Gorgeous fish, some of the best fish in here, eyed. And if we can see, we can catch some chub as well. And there we go. It didn't take too long. There we go. Only a small roach this time. There's definitely plenty of fish in the swim. What we need to do is try and draw in those bigger eyed, and hopefully maybe even see a few chub. Okay, so what's important when you're fishing and you got the eyed feed in is keep getting that feed going in. Try and do 10-15 maggots. I normally do 2 lots, and then I'll put the rig back in again over the top, let it fall through the swim naturally. And there we go. Only a small fish though, little rudd. It's the beauty about this style of fishing is that even though the eyes aren't actually feeding properly yet, you will catch other fish, rudd, roach, even sometimes you'll get the skimmers coming, and you'll still get those on the fishing shallow or on the drop. So you just got to keep going at it until you can get your target fish, feed him. Okay, let's get some bait in before we ship out. If you struggle catapulting maggots over a pole when you actually got your full length of the pole out, you just do it the simple way. Catapult the maggots in first, ship out. It's better if you can do it, learn to do it when you're actually holding your pole. There's going to be times you're going to need to do that. There we go. It's only a small fish again, but I've now definitely got them feeding. What we need to do is continue feeding and try and draw in those bigger fish. So every time you catch a fish, swat your maggot. Now one way I do put my maggots on when I'm fishing shallow is I hook them through the skin in the centre, not at the end, and then it means it just gives them more of a natural drop through the water, and it looks like the normal offerings that you get when you're catapulting maggots in. So this time I'm just going to flick that past when the feed has been going in. Don't keep putting your rig in the same spot. Keep moving it around, because don't forget, I missed that one as I was catapulting those in. Don't forget you are catapulting maggots in. You have quite a wide spread of them, so the fish aren't just going to be underneath the end of your pole. Looking away again. There we go. This time I'll concentrate and hopefully we'll catch one. Keep that tight line. There you go. Another little fish, but they're definitely in the swim. Sooner or later, those bigger ones will move in. Gotta be careful when I ship back. Like I say, I've got a road behind me. So this time I'm going to increase the feed, 2 lots over the top. Let's get straight out on that. Let's see if we can get an instant bite. I'm going to flick this one past while fishing, which means I'm probably fishing at about 14 meters now. There we go, into another one. Just take your time, even when you've got to break the pole apart. into a better fish this time. There we go. This time we've got an eye, another one, about a pound. Beautiful, stunning fish. Just getting back in. So we now have the eyed feeding, which is good. Get some more bait in and get in again. Okay, let's see if we can catch another one. I'm fishing at 18 inches now. There we go. Little one again. So we catch a nice eyed and then straight out into a little smaller fish. But the good thing is that there's plenty in the swim now. We certainly have them. We have fish feeding. So swap the bait every time. Get some bait out over the top before we go back in. That's it, flick that rig out a little bit further. Just had another indication there. And there we go. I think this one is an eyed. Take your time, they do come off quite easy. Yeah. Small eyed, let's get him back in. I mean, the eyed in here, you quite easily average sort of 1.5 pound, but I'm sure there's some bigger ones in here. Plenty of small ones as well as what we found out. So catapult some maggots out, ship out, bait over the top. And we get instant bite, there we go. Finally, I think we've got them feeding. That's semi-elastic. Certainly doing its job. Not quite powering up on that one. This is where the 9 elastic will probably come in now. But let's get him in. He's nailed that one. There we go. Another beautiful eyed. So let's get out there, repeat the process. Single maggot on the hook, hook it through the skin in the centre. We're going to catapult two lots of maggots out. There we go. 10-15 maggots. One, two. If those eyes are starting to feed, they're going to want the bait. Hungry fish. when they're really having it, you can easily go through 1.5, 2 pints of maggots. Flick it past the rig, flick the rig past where we're fishing, and there we go, we're in again. This time into a skimmer. So let's get some more bait out. 1, 2 lots. I've upped the feed now, probably catapulting about 30 maggots each time. If they're feeding, then we want to keep them in there, keep them in the swim. And just move the landing net out of the way there. Put the rig over where the maggots went in. And there we go, in again. Not quite instant, but certainly as that bait hit the 18-inch depth mark, it went under. So they're definitely at 18 inches now. So I'm fishing the 7 elastic, but I could easily up it. But it is cushioning on the strike. It is taking that instant cushion when you strike. There we go. Another ride. Probably about a pound again. Single maggot. It's just a process. Keep repeating the process. When something's working, why stop? Single maggot on the hook. Let's get 2 lots of bait out. There's 1, 2. Far more accurate if you do it before you ship out, but like I said earlier, there's times you're going to need to do it when you actually got the pole out already, so it's good to try and keep practicing that. But this isn't about accuracy. These type of fish are swimming around, they're just not staying in that one place. There we go, flick the rig past. Now let's see if we can get another bite. There we go. Ooh, missed that one. So I really do think they're shallower, so I'm going to swap rigs. Let's get that shallow rig on. Now let's see, just move that shot down so we get more of a natural fall. I don't have any shot on a hook length, so I've got a 6-inch hook length. I want it to be as natural as possible. Let's Get some bait out. 2 lots. Even the ducks want to come in, but I don't mind that. Fish are used to it. As soon as we get a pole out, they're going to disappear. Chip out, flick the rig past. I just want to test if the theory is correct on this shorter rig. If it doesn't work, then I'll be putting the other rig back on. There we go. It is a small fish, but there it sort of proved a point. Almost instantly, 12 inches there. Fish on. So what I want to know is, are the eyes sitting there? So let's get some bait out again. Oops. Be careful with these shorter, shallower rigs, because you'll try and keep it in the water as you're shipping out, otherwise you're going to get tangled, like I almost did. I got away with it. I'm just going to put 1 lot out this time. That went a little bit further than I wanted, but I can live with that. Like I say, they're feeding. Spreading them out doesn't matter too much. Now let's see if we can get another bite. There we go, in again. Better fish, hopefully. It's our target one. This is the best ever fishing ever. Can't beat it, guys. You've got to get out there, do some shallow fishing. Technique you've got to keep practicing. But trust me, great fun. Another stunning fish from Springwood. Just put that down. There we go. I think we'll end it there, guys. We've had plenty of hide, loads of small roach, lots of rudd, all fishing shallow between 18 inches and 12 inches. So get out there, give it a go. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. And next time, guys, tight lines, and see you soon.